We are still here and we're not leaving, not selling to those whales. What is going on, everybody? I'm sure that 99% of you know what just happened, but I'm making this video so everyone is on the same page. Breaking crypto news. We just put a price for Bitcoin that we hadn't seen since February 14th of this year, 2024. Now, that's not all. Almost $2 trillion gone, wiped out from the markets as the US opens a few hours ago. And you're seeing right now on the screen, it is almost 10 a.m. Central Time here in Texas, and we're at 54,000. What that means is that obviously, as the price opened up, everybody panicked, boom, they sold. And I'm gonna show you everything you need to know, guys, with all the news and updates in a few more seconds. But I just wanted to tell you, right, like, it got worse. It got worse. Will it get even, will this continue happening because the bull market is canceled? Okay, this is a question that we are still chewing up from yesterday. This is a question that there's obviously a lot to think about because there's a few things that we cannot control. There's a few things that are gonna make things terrible for humanity, as you know. And I'm not talking about inflation. I'm not talking about the FOMC. I'm not talking about election. I'm talking about war. I'm talking about things that you and I just cannot put a stop to it, even if we wanted to. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a due diligence on that one to show you. But take a look at this. In my humble opinion, in my experience, $49,000 a price is super low or low. It's a decent bottom for me. I think from the high up here, which is July, this is the end of July, baby. All the way here is 30% down for BTC. Like, just look at this, guys. We barely have, let's take a look. We barely have 6 days. Wait, okay, this is 6 days. This is a 4-hour candle. 6 days in a week. We destroyed 30% of Bitcoin's value in a week, in 1 week. So after the Ethereum ETF, major sell-offs and everybody running to the hills. And some people are saying, I know who is responsible. Crazy stuff, right? Now, what happened? 8 hours ago, Bitcoin falls to $49,000. You and I, some of us were sleeping. That happened. This came after Japanese stock market losing, so much money, trillions, as we talked in my previous video. 1 billion liquidated from the cryptocurrency market in the past 24 hours. Robinhood halting. They also halted trading. One of the reasons people don't like Robinhood, because they halt many times. But other different crypto exchanges, they don't do so. 24-hour stock market. Google, Amazon, Nvidia, Apple, 2 digits down. And these are trillion, some of them are trillion level companies. So you're talking billions of dollars gone that people are taking their money out. Why? I'm about to show you about the war. Taiwan stock market suffers worst losses since 1967, guys. This is panic mode for a lot of people. So Japanese market since 1987, Taiwanese market since 1967. Wow, this is really bad for them. Wharton professor says calls for 0.75 emergency rate cut by the Fed. Correct. Like right now, the Fed, they haven't said anything that I know of. Jerome Powell at any time can call a meeting and cut or do something about it. He hasn't done so. We'll see what happens. MicroStrategy, Coinbase down, billions of dollars down, almost 2 trillion wiped out as market opens. Panic mode coming in, which I'm gonna remind you guys, and this is just everything that's happening right now. BlackRock's ETF trading volume hits $1.5 billion in the first hour. So I just show you, fam. Let's go ahead and go to the 1 hour, because in my personal opinion, guys, this is not gonna end right now yet because of the war situation happening in Israel. Um, and this is just a cascading set of events that are just selling off. They're expecting not much worse things. Like they're not gonna sell everything as soon as the bad times come. They're gonna sell it prior so they have a little bit of profit. That's one thing I know, FYI. So in the most, the biggest losers right now, we have Lido, Arbitrum, KuCoin, Near Protocol. Meme coins are getting obliterated. Everything is getting absolutely destroyed. Shiba Inu, happy it's holding still the 4 zeros, right? I mean, honestly, thank you Shiba Inu for not crashing even lower, because everything just got duped, completely destroyed. Prices are getting annihilated, and I'm sure you guys are watching and saying, so what in the world is going on? Like, why are we so down, right? Now, let's go to Crypto Crash, guys. And this is what the evidence shows, that we could have seen the bottom already. Some prices say, hey, 49,000. This was the lower low that we needed. Now let's go up. And this is something that happened back in 2020 with the pandemic. This could have been our pandemic, right? In quotes. Now it's time to start sending to the sky. And when you go ahead and take a look at the daily, we can actually replicate that and then finally say, okay, 49, that was it. Whoever bought that under 50,000, what a lucky person you are. Now go ahead and start coming back up. It took Japan Nikkei 35 years to reach new all-time high, and it took 25 days just to drop 27%. Boom. Yep. We're gonna recover from this, of course. There's now a 50% rate cut coming in September. According to this, the odds are increasing 50 basis points. But you already know that there are some analysts saying that we could have an even 75, which if that happens, let me just tell you guys right here, anything above 25 basis point made by Jerome Powell is gonna absolutely send the prices to the moon. So I am not selling anything because those days are happening whether they like it or not. And we'll be just very grateful to it because people are going to start trading and making so much money. These are the days when you have to go all in, not financial advice. Buy the fear, buy that speculation that we're going to go lower and hold on. Now, one last thing that I, of course, want to show you guys is, sadly, I ran because these guys are honestly not going to end up well for us, as Justin Iran says it must punish Israel. So we're going to be probably seeing a lot of blood on the streets, figuratively, literally, in a few more days or so coming from them. You gotta be careful, fam, because they love to add more uncertainty to the space, to the markets. War is nothing to play around. War is, stuff that really starts destroying everybody. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate your kind support. Like and subscribe. Just an update so everybody's aware. Very sad news when it comes to war and the losing positions, but if you flip the coin, what a great time to start adding more positions. Peace.